When cops have to arrest their own wives. Cops face dangerous criminals and tough situations every day. But what if the person in handcuffs isn't your typical suspect, but a cop's wife or girlfriend? Here are 4 cases when cops have to make the most difficult decision of their careers.
You will not! Get in there!
That's enough!
Stop!
That's enough! Now knock it off! I'm not gonna tell you again!
On September 5th, 2023, officers rushed to a call about a lady driving all over the place, nearly crashing into someone. The caller describes a black Mitsubishi Outlander SUV zigzagging across lanes. Using traffic cameras, officers track down the vehicle, finally stopping it after it hits a curb. Turns out, the driver is the girlfriend of a sergeant, and since that's a bit tricky, they hand the case to another agency to avoid any conflicts.
Get out!
Dispatch, can we get an ETA on county? That's right, step out of the car.
Now, here's where it gets crazy. The officers, after a chat with the driver, catch a whiff of booze, both from her and the car. But that's not all. There is a 1-year-old baby in the back.
Name's Officer Solomon with the House Police Department, okay? The reason I'm making contact with you is because we got a call in that you're intoxicated driving, okay? Obviously, when I saw you, you just drove onto a curb and almost struck a fence, okay?
The sergeant, being responsible, takes the baby out and calls the suspect's mom to pick up her grandchild.
So I don't know why you think you're above the law because of who you're dating. You're gonna get out of the car, I'm gonna have to pull you out. Okay, we're not playing a game like you did with the other officers, okay? You're gonna get out of the car?
But here's the twist. The suspect, when asked to step out, flat out refuses.
I have one out on the ground.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really.
Really? Oh, what the f***?
You're gonna listen.
She gets all aggressive and uncooperative, making the officer's job tougher. They finally get her out, but she keeps resisting and ends up getting arrested.
I will you will not! Get in there!
That's enough!
Stop!
That's enough! Now knock it off! I'm not gonna tell you again! You're gonna knock it off! You're not gonna come out here and kick one of my deputies!
At the jail, things don't get any smoother. The suspect kicks a deputy, uses foul language, and still refuses to cooperate. When she finally agrees to a breath test, the result is a jaw-dropping negative 0.36 BAC, which is a whopping 4.5 times over the legal limit.
If I don't pass this time,
You said you were going to take the test. Right now we're here. Now it's time to take the test, okay?
I'm telling you, if I
Desiree.
fail, I will not have my
Okay,
kid.
if the machine tones out, we're going to take it as a refusal, and we're just going to take you right over to the jail.
She ended up with a heap of charges, including aggravated DWI and child abuse, plus 2 counts of battery on a peace officer, 3 counts of resisting arrest, reckless driving, open container, and driving in all the wrong lanes. Sometimes, a few cops take advantage of their position, and here is a shocking example.
What is wrong with you? I don't need help.
A 37-year-old Pennsylvania state trooper named Ronald Keith Davis is facing serious charges after allegedly misusing his authority. In August, he took his ex-girlfriend into custody by falsely claiming she was a danger to herself. The situation escalated when he threatened her in a text message saying, "I know you are not crazy. I'll paint you as crazy," just days before filing an involuntary commitment petition against her.
I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything.
In this disturbing incident, Davis uses his work email to submit misleading information about his ex-girlfriend, Michelle Pervanoff, stating she was not mentally well. This led to her being involuntarily committed to a mental institution for 4 days. The shocking part? Pervanoff didn't need help.
7 years of my life, this has never happened to me. Ever. 4 months after meeting you, I get tackled.
The situation got out of hand when Davis, both off-duty and off his usual demeanor, claimed that Pervanoff was mentally unstable. he submitted problematic texts to support his false claims. When law enforcement arrived for a welfare check, Davis insisted on handling it himself, displaying a concerning level of control.
I've lived all over the world, and not one time has anyone ever come up, tackled me, attacked me, and called the cops on me for existing in the woods.
A video recorded by a witness shows Davis forcefully restraining Perfanov, who repeatedly insists she did nothing wrong. In the video, Davis can be seen using excessive force, raising questions about his behavior. The disturbing footage captures Perfanov's plea for understanding, emphasizing that she disagreed with Davis and left the relationship.
You're insane. You're absolutely insane. You're insane. And then you paint me to look insane as I'm sitting on the ground and my head slammed into this and that.
Despite Davis's erratic behavior during their relationship, including shutting off power and locking Perfanov out of her own living space, Davis took extreme measures to paint her as a threat. The video records more than 10 minutes of Davis holding Perfanov down, showcasing a distressing abuse of power.
I don't understand. Please stop. Please stop so I can get the hair out of my face. That would be really nice. Please. What? Can I just get the hair out of my face?
Eventually, Pennsylvania state troopers arrived at the scene, and Perfanov was involuntarily committed to a mental health facility.
You're around my stomach again.
I'm not even touching you.
1 month after the incident, Davis appeared in court, where a Dauphin County judge ruled that he be held without bail. The charges against Davis are serious, including felony strangulation, unlawful restraint, and false imprisonment. Next up is a jaw-dropping incident involving an Albuquerque police officer named Joshua May.
Who showed up?
My husband.
What's your husband's name?
Joshua.
Huh?
Joshua.
Suspended earlier for a DWI charge, he found himself accused of assaulting a man at a dog park, believing the man was having an affair with his wife. Let us dive into the details.
Just came down and jumped me and started hitting me in the head.
Do you know him?
Yeah.
Okay.
At 12:55, Officer Joshua May, already under suspension for a DWI charge, allegedly attacked a man named Sean at a dog park. Sean was there with Officer May's wife, Stephanie.
This is his wife? Yeah? Okay.
The officer purportedly beat Sean until a witness came to stop the fight. Sean, visibly injured with a swollen head, declined to press charges, but mentioned that Officer May had taken his car keys.
You had any beef with him? Any issues?
It's been an ongoing issue. Nothing physical until now.
In a recorded conversation, Sean described the attack, explaining that he was exercising when Officer May suddenly approached and assaulted him. Despite the ongoing issues between Sean and Stephanie, this was the first physical altercation.
APD, Josh? David 635 PD.
In a following conversation, Stephanie revealed that her husband, Officer May, had a history of instability and had previously tried to find Sean while intoxicated. Sean, admitting to an affair lasting months, shared his doubts about Officer May's unpredictable behavior.
So, I'll ask you again, Sean, do you want to press charges? I mean, it's totally up to you. If you don't feel safe, if you feel like this is going to progress onto some, it's going to get written up anyway. And
What does that mean?
there's going to be a
Just goes
report
on file.
made, and it's going to go, I take it you know who her husband is. Yeah.
The attending officer suggested obtaining a civil restraining order for protection. They emphasized the importance of documenting the lost car key incident in case of future issues. Sean agreed to consider the restraining order, understanding its limitations but acknowledging its potential benefits. Around 12:33 a.m. on September 24th, 2022, Officer Dane Richards was cruising near West Park Avenue and Kings Highway when he spotted a 2019 Honda with some serious front-end damage.
Can you please get back in your car?
My laundry's in there.
I'm sorry?
My laundry's in there.
Alright, you can get it after.
Officer Richards, sensing something fishy, decided to initiate a traffic stop for a closer look. He approached the driver, a 34-year-old named Nicole Fernandez, and that's when things got even more intriguing.
Oh, so you didn't have time to get your, Who's this?
That's my boyfriend.
Your boyfriend?
Yeah.
How long you guys been dating for?
Like a couple months.
Nicole, with constricted pupils, droopy eyelids, and slurred speech, was looking more and more like a puzzle Officer Richards needed to solve. A white powder substance on her face and an empty wax fold under the driver's seat added a layer of complexity. Concerned about safety, Officer Richards called for backup, and Officer Bernhard and Sergeant Orbach joined the scene.
Don't touch it. What is
It's pepper spray, because
Why do you have pepper spray on you?
a guy impersonated a police officer yesterday.
Alright.
After various tests, Nicole was found to be under the influence of alcohol and illegal stuff.
Don't touch it.
I'm sorry.
Put your hand down.
I'm not gonna spray you.
Well, I don't know that, so don't touch it.
I would never do that. Come on.
I don't know.
Come on.
After the necessary paperwork dance and Nicole's mugshot moment, she was released to a responsible soul who signed the potential liability warning form on her behalf. Officer Richards handed Nicole a lineup of summonses from illegal substance possession to reckless driving. So, have you ever heard of a situation where cops had to arrest their own spouses? Share your answers in the comments below. If you enjoyed this true crime story and want more gripping tales, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for regular updates. Thanks for watching.